after all that, it was just on the wrong setting. Everyone cool? Okay, so what I was thinking of doing was to sort of take what we did at the seminar yesterday and try and put that into some sort of context, play around with it. The guys that were there, did you manage to see any sort of anything with alignment within that could do with alignment in those positions? Thinking alignment is base, posture, structure. Yeah, base being like say that platform to generate or absorb force. Posture, spinal alignment. Yeah, or structure being frames. Did anyone see anything?
Yeah, because we were breaking down their posture
by bending. Yeah? So by holding the collar and bringing their head down, you are controlling their posture. There. Okay, what about base? Set up. Yeah, into that position. And their legs were in line. Yeah, agreed. So when you were here, they were standing in this inline position with the legs here. Creates not a great base from side to side. Yeah. So you could then start to break posture and you had poor base, okay? And you're right, controlling that one leg as well creates also bad base. So like we were saying before when we were talking about alignment, if we're controlling someone's alignment and you've got at least two of those parts controlled, you know you're in a good stead to be able to do something or to be able to achieve something, yeah? Okay. So we're just going to start with something very simple to start with. So Chris is here. We're going to start closed guard. Just to really make everyone think. What you're going to do is you're going to stand. You're going to stand in closed guard. I've got to try and get to a seated guard. Okay, so we're going to allow him to stand. And when he stands and starts to open my legs, I'm going to look to try and get to a seated guard. Okay, the sitting guard that we're looking to get to is one leg forward. So this is wrapped, this is checking here, okay? And I want you to try and get something wrapped between the legs, yeah? Like Abby was saying, there is always something you can hook onto. Belt, collar, sleeve from here or on your own, however way you want. I want you to attach around the leg and get a grip on something on the other side of the body here. But you're going to start in a closed guard. Okay, so the guy on top is just going to stand, open the guard from standing, so open the legs from standing, and I want you to get the bottom player to get into that connection. Actually, let's go one step further and try and break his posture as well. So try and break their posture as well once you're there. Okay, find a way of bending them or twisting them to try and break their posture. Okay, cool. Let's play with that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just keep flipping. Flip-flopping. Good? Happy? Other way around. So you want to be on the outside, yeah? This leg is here. Yep, that's it. And you're pushing on. There, that's it. Yeah, good. You're seated, and you want to be taking one thing around. You'll be hugging her leg around and holding here, yeah, or here, or anywhere you can grab onto. Perfect. You could even be grabbing her sleeve, so you could. Yes, exactly. That's good. That's good. Nice. Nice. Think about how you could ruin their base as well to try and get to where you want to. Could you check that back leg? Yes. Yes. Exactly why. Exactly it. He's not sweeping him. He's just breaking his posture. That's not you. That's all Paul. Good, good. Oh, there's There's the base. There's the base gone. There's the base gone. Nice. Good. Good. That's it. So the whole premise of the sitting is to be sitting on, like, up into that leg and holding onto it. Yeah. So that before you sit. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's, if that feels right, you go with that. One, two, up. There's that push. Yes, nice. That's good. That push of the back leg is really, really good because it really ruins the base. Did you do it? Oh, well done. Well done. Good job. Come. Good. There's that base posture. Good. Posture break. Okay, just another minute or so. I didn't start the timer. Time. One thing I want to just point out there, which was really interesting, when the person stands here, as soon as your legs are opened, or you've opened your legs, the big thing is obviously his base. At this point where he's got his legs apart here, he's fairly good, right? He's fairly postured, or he's got a fairly good base that he can start to generate force towards me. But if I can start pushing here, now he's starting to go, his posture's starting to go slightly because I've got the sleeve grip, or I've got something on, some sort of contact to the upper body, either distally, distally. Yeah, so if I've got a distal sort of grip here, like this is going to be quite difficult for him to keep postured, and I've got this here ruining his base. Okay, now I've got that space to sit up and hug, and now I've got this here to check. This is what we were talking about here. His base isn't great at the moment. When you're talking about alignment of it, he really does want to be stepping here, right? So he's square onto me, so he can start driving me in and push me backwards. But if you've got this checked, okay, and I'm here and I'm coming around, especially if I'm grabbing something on the other side or grabbing here, yeah, I'm pretty good at checking this leg. So if he starts to try and push this way, I've got this here to follow it. Yeah. So having this is a very important thing to start with, okay? And then with this guard, the premise of this guard is to be sitting up and hugging this leg here. So I've got good control, yeah? And like we said before, with this and the posture, is you're bringing his posture down, you're bending his back. So the posture being his spinal column is I'm bending him down, yeah? We can do this, like I say, proximally, so we can be up with a high grip and pulling down. This is great. Or we can start doing this with this low here. This here is still breaking his posture. Yeah. Let me spin around this way because I just realized that I'm showing the wall all this. So when I'm here, so if I'm here, if I'm pulling down here, this being tight creates the posture break. Yeah, cool. Okay, so we're going to start in this position. Simple goal. For me, the person on the bottom is to try and get their hands on the floor or their hips on the floor. Okay, hands or hips. The goal for the person on top is to try and put my back on the floor for 10 seconds. 10 seconds. So even if my back touches the floor and I still manage to put his hands and his hips on the floor, still a win for me. Yeah? But he's got to try and put my back on the floor and keep me there pinned for 10 seconds.
Staying in vaguely that position. Person on top.
Yeah, I mean, if you pass the guard, it's gone. Reset, start again. Yeah, you want to be sort of in that almost headquarters position where that one leg is in, driving the knee. I was calling it the knee ride, like a knee ride position where you're driving that chest in. Okay, so just find ways to try and off balance the person. Yeah, thinking about their posture, thinking about how you could break their posture. And we were talking, the other day about momentum and center of gravity. Yeah, if we can be underneath them, if we can create momentum, then we can start to take them off balance. Yeah, cool, good. Okay, give that a go. 1, 2, 3. I'm happy with you guys. I'll put 5 minutes on. Yeah, go on. Especially if he's holding the other arm, then don't worry about it. Yeah, keep changing flip flop. Yeah, it's really good. Again, it's that creating that momentum, right? You're kicking the momentum over your head. There you go. Hips on that. Hands or hips on the floor. Hands or hips on the floor. Have anything you want, any grips you want. Yeah, any grips you want. Experiment, but try not to use the same grip twice. There's a hand. Hands. Hand. Nice. We just switched back to Del Heavy. I was like, you know what? Kick that far hip. It's nice. I like it. I thought better of it. Thank you so much. Watch out for the camera. Back's not flat. Did you manage to get it back though? There's a flat. How about kicking him over? Up.
Just as you said it.
Just as I said it. That was nice.
Yeah.
That's a hand on the floor right there. That's a hand. A hand is fine. Hand on the floor. Come on, Mum. Good. Hand. Hand. There's that knee. 1, 2. Oh. Oh. They lost it now. Lost the guard. Lost it. There it is. Hand. Nice. Nice. Remember what you were saying about shin? Shin on the inside.
Margin.
Yes.
And this inside.
Yes. So if you're driving forward, that's when you're using that to kick him up, yeah? Kick him up the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the hard thing, right? When he starts taking away that other leg. That was nice. Well, that was what was tough, right? Is when he started taking away that leg.
Yes.
So he took that leg. Now you have to extend him back,
Yeah.
which is really interesting.
Deep, but-
Yeah, the deep Della. Lovely. Time, talk amongst yourselves, give some feedback. How's that? Good? Yeah? You managed to get them moving? Did you feel like your great posture? I mean, they already started, you started with grip, so already posture is already not a great place to start with. How did you find it from on top, trying to pin? Easy? It's difficult, isn't it? It is difficult.
Just pop that leg out.
We were just saying this. If you can take that back leg, or the leg that's the posting leg, the leg that's on the back, you can control that a little bit and then drive forward. You might have a better chance at it. But then what Chip was doing was going to like a deep De La Riva onto the far hip and extending backwards to make them sit.
That's what the first thing I was doing, was trying to get my Joe's leg.
Yeah.
As soon as I did that, it put me that way.
Forward.
And then she could just,
Oh, backwards.
I was going.
Mm.
And then I'd
Oh, and you would kick. So as you were going forward, you would kick
I was
them out the
getting
butt.
rid of the leg,
Yeah.
and to do so, I was having to put myself.
Oh, into this position and then tipping. Yeah, yeah. Again, like I say, if you've got that posture, that bad alignment, so now it's about trying to get that alignment upright. You know, to take back that pillar. Yeah, take that pillar back before you can start doing anything, and that's the big thing, right? So if someone's got a grip, so if you've got Chris, if I'm here, and I've got this position, and I've got a grip on here, the first thing he's really going to need to do is get rid of this grip. Yeah, so he starts to push, and here now he can posture. You can sit up right now and get away. Now I've got to start trying to get for something else, and then he is now in a better position to drive me forward or get a grip on me. Yeah, so you could essentially grab my sleeve, pull my arm up to you, and start driving me forward. Yeah, and then you can start from here. Now you've got control of my arm. Yeah, I'm not going to grab something, but it's not really doing much. Okay, so this is what we're saying. It's like, again, it goes back to that point of what we were saying, is trying to get our alignment sorted first. Yeah, and you guys were doing great because you're going here, and you're like, well, I've got to try and get rid of this. This is what's causing me problems. Absolutely, it's causing you problems. You're trying to sort your base out. By doing this, yeah, I've taken away your base. So you're all saying the same thing. You're trying to push this away, and you got your base. The base is you're regaining the base that you want. However,
When he was had his leg on there, when he was pushing, pop it through there.
all right, yeah, yes. So you're going into the headquarters position.
Pushing.
Yeah, so it's coming in between. Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. That's fair. But like the same thing though. If you push that in and you've got bad posture, okay, I'm in this position or in this position, in any sort of way, and you push this leg through, as you come forward, yeah, you still can kick up the butt and push him over. Yeah. Okay. We're going to do another round of this. We're going to add another little thing into it as well. So another little goal for the person on the bottom. You can either get the hands on the floor, hips on the floor, or stand up with a leg. So you can stand up with the leg that you're holding, or whatever leg if you want, but just pick up one leg. So stand up in a single leg position. Cool? Good? So hand on the floor, hips on the floor, or stand up in a single leg position. Cool? Good? Switch partners, you guys stay. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. No. I mean, that's what I'm saying to you. You're breaking posture. Keep working on breaking that posture lower. That's it. And can you? He goes, that's 10. You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a square.
Yeah, that seems like easy.
Good. Good. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, you were in a passing position. Hand on the floor, hip on the floor, or stand up with a single leg. Much better that time. You got your house in order before you did what you wanted to do.
Actually seems alright doing this big way.
Can you kick him? Nah, there it is. That's it. That's
I mean,
it.
it starts beneath the balls.
Starts beneath them. Nice, Just. That's really good, Justin.
Right?
Can you get a momentum going backwards, Lauren? Not from there. I mean, you had your opportunity for a second. Remember how we're using the sleeve to punch the sleeve into the hip and kick the leg away. Come. Yeah. How can you get your posture back? I'll give you a clue. Just trying to stand upright, it's not going to work. Yeah. What is it that's breaking your posture? What grip is breaking your posture? No. What else? Distal grip. Distal grip. keep thinking, what grip is it that's breaking your posture? Nice, good, 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 good. Oh, beautiful. Time. Okay, talk amongst. Well, no, the actual moment was me asking questions. You're going, huh? I'll use Jordan. So we were just talking about this where, let's get back here. So we were talking about this where asking the question, what was the grip that was breaking the posture? Yeah. In this seated guard position where I'm pushing here, this is taking away the base. What's breaking the posture? Well, it could be this one. If we've got this high grip, this would be breaking the posture. Yeah. But we were talking about what is it that's coming in. Well, if I can get a distal grip onto the lapel between the legs, this is what's now breaking the posture. Yeah. Okay. So if you try to posture up now, it's harder because I've got this here. Okay. Now, we discovered this. We were saying that, okay, this is what's breaking the posture. Now we need to try and get our posture back. And how did you do it? Pull. Yeah. Pull that up. Yeah. A little help from our friends. Give it a tug. Yeah. Okay. So we're here. But if I now hold the end of this here, it's harder for you to break that grip. However, you can posture up. Yeah. So this is the payoff. This is what you're going to risk when you do this. Okay. So if you want to get that posture broken, yes, come up high or come up here or however you want to do it. Okay. But the higher you come up, yeah, the more of the material at the bottom there is for you to start stripping it. Okay. So you've always got to remember this. So what I would always say to do is carry on trying to off balance that person once you've got that posture broken. So I wouldn't say just sit there, oh, I've got the posture broken. Okay, cool. I'm just staying in this position and that's it. I'm moving and trying to turn and trying to off balance, do whatever I can to not allow you to get onto this grip to break it. What we were saying there, just briefly before, was saying about getting our own house sorted before we start doing our own thing. So we're getting our own alignment sorted out before we can start attacking the pass, yeah? Which you guys, again, you were all doing. You were trying to remove this leg, you're trying to take the grips away, getting everything sorted in line before you start doing the same thing, which is exactly right, yeah? Okay, so when I'm here, like I don't want to allow you any sort of time, space to start trying to strip grips. If I just sit here and go, right, cool, I'm wicked, this is great, you're going to start losing stuff. So I'm going to be trying to move you in any way I can. I'm not, there's no real, I'm not saying, there's no real technique to this. I'm just going to start pulling and try and push, here. Yeah. So now you're constantly trying to come over here, yeah? You're not going to be on my grip. You'll be trying to stay balanced, yeah? So then when you're driving, even if you're driving in now, that's fine. I'm going to start lifting you up or whatever, yeah? No one managed to stand up yet then.
I was just going to say, what was because I remember showing it yesterday.
Yeah.
Briefly, I can't remember what the sequence was for that.
So when we were standing, so with this standing position here, once again, we were talking about doing this, like we were getting the sleeve, I think we had the sleeve grip, we were into this position here, yeah? All it was to come here, it was the base, so you switch the grip, you get them down so you get their hand on the floor, and then you posture off the tricep. So you had the hand on the tricep. This stopped him from turning back in. So try and turn in here. Okay. Now from here, I start to stand here. If they fall, they fall. Or they try to stay balanced and you stand with the leg. Yeah. But the detail on that was to try and put the hand on the tricep and try and stop them from turning back in. Rotational posture break. Yeah, and we talked about that, right? We talked about with posture, bending or rotating. In this instant, it's rotating. overextended, over rotated. I put the hand on the tricep, stops you rotating back in. Posture broken. Yeah, sweet. I can now do what I want to do. Cool. Okay, I want to try this. I want to do a little bit. I want to get a little bit scrambly. You're going to allow a sweep. Okay, so you're going to start from this position. Yeah, both starting any one of these positions, any grip you want. Okay, you're going to allow a sweep, so you're going to allow them to put the hips on the floor or the hands on the floor. Yeah, whatever. So here, just back step. You come back, and then come back to center. Yeah, and I punch and kick. Boom. They go to the floor. From this position, first person back on top. First person on top wins. Okay. So from any position where the person's seated or the hands on the floor, you've got to try and get on top of the other person.
As soon as you hit the floor.
As soon as you hit the floor.
Or as soon as their hands touch the floor, even. You want them properly swept.
You can get them hands on the floor. Say 1, 2, 3, go.
On the floor, 1, 2, 3, go.
On the floor, 1, 2, 3. You're allowing each other. On the floor, 1, 2, 3, go. So you're going to allow the sweep though, right? You're allowing that. There's no resistance. You're allowing people to fall over, and then and then 1, 2, 3, go. And then it's a fight to big on top.
Just on top.
On top. Top position. So it's going to be a fight. I love it. Right, top. Not bottom. You're going to be a top, not a bottom. Got it?
You got a mountain side control or anything like that?
You ain't got a mountain side control, nothing. Just be on top of the. Who are you going with? Are you going with Paul? Everyone good? Cool, makes sense. All right. Grab a new partner, give that a go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. 5 minutes then. Keep changing. So you allow the sweep, and then it's a race to the top. No, I'd say, because he's still going to have to try and get upright. If he gets upright, you could probably sweep him backwards, just saying. Go. Go, go, go. Yes, there it is. You allowed it. You allowed it. He allowed it. He was like, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to pull guard. Yeah. It's going to end up in a guard. But that's the point. The point is that you shouldn't just go, oh, I'm just going to pull guard. We just done a whole seminar on it. See, punch that to the hip. Punch, good. Wait. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, we're not taking it. That's good. All right. 1, 2, 3. All right, nice. Yep. So you got that up onto that base. Nice. Good. Try if you want kicking the person over the top with their hands up wide. See if that helps. So where they've based up over the head, so we've kicked him in the butt. Remember that one? So where he's driving forward, you've kicked him in the butt, and there. Go. Wait. We're already halfway up there. Get back on the floor. You've got his way. Kick. So shin, kick him up the butt. Right. Now go to. Kick. There it is. And we're back right. Nice. That's what I want. That's what I'm going for. Okay. Time. No, that's it. That's it. That's fine. That's fine. Just ended up on top. It's okay. It's all right, guys. It's like rolling the dice. We're not spying. Are we?
Landed on top.
Good sweep. Go on, you can do it. Try and strap that leg back. Oh, nice. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's a real tough position to get back on top of if someone swept you. Try now when the person's driving in, you've kicked them over the head and they put their hand out in front. Do you remember that one? The last one? So where she's stepped over the leg, you're starting here, yeah? She stepped over, she's driving the knee in, and you kicked her over the top of you with you. So you kicked her in the butt? Yes. So yeah, so when she gets her hands above your head, okay, I want you to start trying to, that's where you're gonna start trying to get on top. 1, 2, 3, go. Try and turn in. Good, good, good. All right, reset. You see it? Minute left.
Yeah, you let go of that straight away. Yeah. But when you're not tight, I'm like, okay, all you got to do is fucking roll. It's not.
Can you get? Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like that. So yeah, holding that grip was one thing. The other thing that Abby was saying she liked was to hold the pant leg.
Yes.
The pant leg.
Yes. Yeah.
Sit your, yeah, it's very harsh. Sit your butt back down. Sit your butt back on the floor. All right, go now. And now he's back up. That's it. Time. Is that not, he's already on top. Is that not a bit harsh? Starting from here. Okay, time, guys. Go talk amongst yourself, give some feedback. Good. Okay. So yeah, the idea of that is I want to try and get this idea of being able to get on top of. It's a fight to get on top of someone. No one's ever going to let you just sweep them. It does kind of breed a bit. I don't really want to say the word bad habit, but more of a kind of a not a great mindset of just accepting sweeps. So if someone puts you on your back, going, okay, I'll play my guard then. I'll just play guard. When you're in a playful environment where we're learning and we're moving and we're not, it's just about learning, enjoying, having fun, then fine, yeah, go for it. But like if we're talking for a more sport aspect or a more competition aspect, we don't want to be in that mindset of we'll let the person get on top of us. We always want to be on top and we always want to be in a dominant position. Guard is a good position, but I wouldn't necessarily call it a dominant position. Yeah, in the way, in the rules, in the way the points work, a dominant position is a person on top of the other person controlling them. Yeah, not the person underneath. Okay, so just things to think about with that. So that was kind of the idea of it, is to try and get you guys to just have a little bit of repetition, playing some different stuff, so you end up in some different weird positions to try and scramble on top. So either the person gets back on top or you get on top of the other person. But all good. Everyone cool with that? Any questions? Any comments? Ooh, great. Good stuff. All right, sweet. We'll do some rounds then. We'll do a couple 5-minute rounds, call it a day. If anyone wants to run over through anything, just give me a shout. Cool? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
no smoke in the breeze, rolling up peace underneath the palm trees. Time don't matter when your mind's this free, feeling irie, just the ocean and me. Lighter flicks and my thoughts unwind, colors melt and the stars align. No need to rush, I'm taking it slow. Life tastes better when you let it roll. We drifting high, no need to try, feeling the rhythm, just touching the sky. 420 ways to ease the mind, let the world fade, we on island time. Baseline deep like the roots of the trees, herb in the air blowing sweet melodies. Eyes half closed, still seeing the light. Soul on fire, but the vibes stay right. Laughing easy, dancing low, pass it around, let the good times grow. Moonrise coming, still riding the wave. High on life, with nothing to say. Drifting high, no need to try, feeling the rhythm, just touching the sky. 420 ways to ease the mind, let the world fade, we on island time. Take a breath, take a hit, let it all fade just a little bit. Clouds roll in, but the heart stay bright. We vibing through the day and into the night. We drifting high, no need to try, feeling the rhythm, just touching the sky. 420 ways to ease the mind, let the world fade, we on island time. We drifting high, no need to try, feeling the rhythm, just touching the sky. 420 love in every line, one more pull and I'm feeling fine. Take a breath, take a hit, let it all fade just a little bit. Clouds roll in, but the heart stay bright. We vibing through the day and into the night. We drifting high, no need to try, feeling the rhythm, just touching the sky. 420 ways to ease the mind, let the world fade, we on island time. We drifting high, no need to try, feeling the rhythm, just touching the sky. 420 love in every line,